Hi guys, I'm Ali and welcome to the China Repair Studio. And so today I thought I would just do a very quick video just to show you my next little stage of the two 18th century English delftware vases. But before I do, if you haven't subscribed before, please subscribe, please like and also please share. Right, so in my previous tutorial we actually did break these. There was a couple of pieces here which were stuck on and had been glued on badly. We broke those apart and we cleaned the vases, took out all the dead flies and all the dirt. And there was also one or two bits which had been previously put back together. I don't know what type of putty they used, but it wasn't very good, so I have discarded those. Now, what we're left with basically, so if you can see here, all the damage, and we're going to have to make a lot of new parts on this and here. And the parts we're left with were these three pieces here, if you can see, and I have put them in line, and two pieces here. Now, I've looked at them. These three go together. These two go together, but they don't go together as all as one, so they're in two separate units. So I thought you might like to just see how I'm going to just stick these together and then they can dry, and then hopefully we can incorporate them somewhere in these vases. So what you need, I've just got an old bottle top here and a cocktail stick, some araldite, slow release, and I like to use some titanium dioxide powder because it stops the glue from going yellow over time, and some Scotch tape. Now they are quite finicky, so we'll see how we get on. So the first thing I'm going to do is get the araldite. Now they're very small, so we don't need too much, and just put a tiny little drop of glue in there. And you want to make sure that you put the lid on straight away so it doesn't start to dry out. So put that down there, and then I'm going to take the other one, the other tube, and again we want roughly the same amount. Again, tube on, and then I like to combine them together before I add in the titanium dioxide. So just give that a little stir around. It starts to go almost a cloudy colour at this point. And then we're just going to add some of the titanium dioxide. So I have an awful lot here, and this will last me a lifetime. You just need a tiny amount. And so because it's nice and sticky on the end, it's going to be easy to take a bit. So just a little amount. You don't need too much. The more you put in, the more it starts to weaken the glue. So it's just to change the colour, if you can see. You can mix that in well. Now it's good to actually try to get them in place so you know where they all are, the little pieces, before you start gluing. And I did actually previously take a photograph before I took these little pots, these vases, apart, so that's always a good idea. So we'll start off with the easiest one first. So this is the one with the two pieces. Say very small and finicky. Now you'd only want to glue one part, you don't glue two parts. If I glued this bit, for instance, and this bit, and put the glue together, the glue would want to pull apart like a magnet. So we only need to glue one side. So I'm going to glue this part, I think. I'll just make sure it fits. Yep. And you just want to get your tape ready. Let's put it onto there. Right, so I'm going to go, it's on this part here. Try not to get it on the hands, it's very hard when it's so small. You can see that. Right, so once we've done that, we then want to take, see, I've lost my way already, and then you want to just glue it in place. And because it's got a pattern, it's quite easy to see where it needs to be. So it's around there. That's it. And hold into place. And we'll just take, actually I've got it here. Hope you can see that there. There he is, just there. That's it. And then when it's on, you just want to hold it. Because it's a slow release glue, we can go back to this as it's starting to set, so we can manipulate it and push it in again. Just make sure it's a nice tight fit. So if you can see, it's actually there. So I put him to the side. And now it's the 3 pieces. So I'm going to take, for instance, this piece first. And then just again one side. I'm going to go not too heavy-handed on the glue, but you want to make sure it's all covered. And we're going to put him on there. Hold it down for a few seconds. Get some tape, which I should have done before. And then just glue him. Sorry, put the tape on there. That's it. Good. And then we want to take the next part to double check where it's going to be. It's going to be on that side. So if I put, whoops, put him down there, and say it's very finicky. Make sure we're getting the right part. So I'm going to glue this side here. A bit more glue. We can always tidy up the glue afterwards with some water and some soap if there is some overlapping, which is fine, because as I say, these are such small pieces. We want to make sure we've got plenty of glue on there, so there's plenty of stick. Right, there we go. And then you want to take that and just carefully, that's it, hold it into place, press down to make sure at the other angle it's nice. Because it's the top of the vase, you can actually feel to make sure that it's nice and straight. And there we are. So I'm just going to leave these here, and I will probably come back to them in another half an hour and probably give them another bit of a squeeze, make sure there's no surplus glue, and make sure they're completely aligned. And they should take around 24 hours to cure and harden, ready for the next process. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, just a very small one, but I just thought it was important for you to see the next stage of these pieces. And I will see you on the next one. Okay, bye.